Welcome to Math0980 online for fall 2019. My name is George and I am your instructor for this course. I'm making this video to give you an introduction to using my math lab and also to kind of show you how this class is going to run and going to work. So once you get logged into my lab and you get connected to the course, you should see a page that looks pretty much like this. And so I'm going to go through some important things on this page and some tips for the course in general. The first thing you should notice on this page is announcements. Right now there aren't any. Class hasn't really started yet. I'm making this a few days before the semester begins. But you should check that area regularly. A couple times a week at least, probably I will be posting announcements. Generally when I post an announcement, I will also send you an email with the information, so you'll get it at least a couple of times. Next thing we have here is the course calendar. And if I jump ahead here, you'll see little clock things like this. When you see a little clock thing like this, that means you have something due. So you can see you have your first online quiz due Friday the 23rd, and then Monday you've got a couple more, Thursday a couple more. Generally your assignments will be due Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Now you don't see anything on Sundays here. We'll talk about what's due on Sunday in a minute. All right, the next thing you probably want to do is run this browser check. This will check to make sure that you have all of the software installed that you need to run this course. My computer's telling me I'm short on a couple things, so I would click on these buttons and it'll take me to a page where I can download the software and get it installed. After that, it would be a good idea to run through this tutorial, which will give you information about how you're going to enter questions, how you're going to answer questions through quizzes and homework and such. It won't take you long, just a suggestion to go through that. Okay, so that's what you see here in the opening page. Now off to the side here, you have Course Home, that's this page. Next, you have Course Syllabus. This is your syllabus through the whole semester. So you can see it has all sorts of information about it, important information for you is my contact information, my name, my phone number, my email address, and then it's got all sorts of information about the course, grading policies you of course want to look at carefully, exam dates, those are good ones for you to know, my schedule for the semester, and then due dates for everything we're going to have all semester long. So you might want to print these last two pages and post this somewhere where you see it, or maybe take all these dates and put them on your calendar so you'll have them and you'll remember. Also throughout the semester I will send you emails and post announcements with reminders of due dates of when things are due. Alright, next we have course contract. So what you're going to do here is you're going to print, complete, and submit the course contract. So I'll just click on that. Not too long, one page. You're going to print this, fill it out, and send it back to me. But to send it back to me, you're going to post it through Google Classroom. And so there's directions. If you click on this, this will send you to a video on how to post in Google Classroom. And I would really like files saved as PDF. If you happen to have a printer scanner combination at your house, then scanning should be easy. If you don't, you can use your cell phone and you can get an app called Cam Scanner and you can scan things, and there's a short video here showing you how to use Cam Scanner. Okay, so this is due Wednesday, first week of class. So this is really the first thing you need to do for me. By Wednesday, you need to get into here, print this contract, and get it sent back to me through Google Classroom. After that, I would say you're pretty much ready to start on the class. So here's the way this class is generally going to run. You're going to start with video lectures, and you're going to say, all right, section 1.1 is due Friday. You're going to click on that, and you're going to watch the video. And these are videos that I created, so you get to hear my wonderful voice over and over and over again. So you'll go through, watch the video, and see what this section's about. If you don't like my videos, if you don't find them particularly helpful, I'm not going to be upset. Another option for you is to go here to Multimedia Library. And we can go to section 1.1, select all. And what you'll find is information posted by the publisher. So you have the textbook. So your entire textbook is here online, so you can click on that and read the book. There's a PowerPoint slide. This is more actually created for a teacher to use in a classroom, but you might find it useful too. And then there are a whole bunch of very short videos for topics in the section. So you could click on each of these little videos and watch them too. So one way or the other, you've got to get the information either going through the textbook or watching videos. And you can watch the publisher videos or mine. It doesn't matter at all to me. After you've watched the videos, you're ready to go to assignments. And there are two different types of assignments. There's homework and there's quizzes and tests. So if I try to jump right in and do the section 1.1 quiz, it's not going to let me. It's going to say, look, you can't just do the quiz. Before you do the quiz, you either have to do the homework for section 1.1 and score 90 or higher, or do the study plan for section 1.1 and complete all three parts. Again, I don't care which one you do. You can do either the homework or the study plan. Personally, I think the study plan is more useful. So if I were you, I would recommend the study plan. And the advantage of the study plan is it gives you some practice problems to do, and then it gives you a practice quiz. And then you do some more practice problems and a practice quiz. And the reason I like this is because of the practice quizzes. The practice quizzes will really give you a better understanding of how well you've learned the material. Up to you which one you want to do, though, homework or quizzes. Now I am going to go back to homework because I'm going to show you some advantages of the homework. Some advantages of the homework are that when you're here and looking at a homework, there's this button called Question Help, where you can get Help Me Solve This. What Help Me Solve This will do is go through this exact problem step by step, showing you how to do it, and then it will give you a similar problem for you to try. There's View an Example, which will give you a similar problem, go through it step by step, and then you can come back and try this exact problem. Textbook, that will take you to the place in the textbook where you would find information about this problem, and then you could read. StatCrunch, that gives you statistical information about the specific question. I'm not sure why they offer that to the students. Doesn't seem particularly useful to me, but maybe you'll like it. Then there's this one that I like a lot. This is Ask My Instructor. What happens when you click on Ask My Instructor is it's going to send me an email. And it's going to embed the question. So you don't need to type up the question, try to explain to me what it said. I'm going to get that information in my email automatically. What you need to do is type information in here and tell me what you've tried, what happened, what worked, what didn't work, and let me know what's going on. I promise after you do that and you hit send that I will get back to you quickly. All right, now I want to jump here to a different problem. Let me just pick one at random here. I'm kind of looking for one that's not multiple choice. I'm looking for one that's kind of a fill in the box. Here we go. So consider the following numbers. Which of the numbers are irrational? So when you click in the box, you'll notice this math palette comes up, which has most of the symbols you're going to need in this course show up right here immediately. Fraction, mixed number, exponent, absolute value, square root, so on and so forth. So we would type in our answer, and you can't quite see it here because it's coming off my screen, but you would check answer. When that happens, it tells you, no, you're wrong, and it gives you a hint as to what the right answer should be. And it lets me try the problem again. So I'm going to try it again. All right. It tells me, no, you're still wrong, but it hasn't marked it wrong. I get to check one more time. So as I'm doing homework, it allows me to get a problem wrong 3 times before it really marks it wrong. And then once I get it wrong, it does give me the exact answer. And then it gives me an opportunity to do a similar question. So it now has it marked wrong, but I can do it again, and I can do it as many times as I need to get it right. So that's one of the big advantages of homework, is you get instant feedback, and you can do it over and over again until you're done, until you get it right. All right, so I'm going to close that. So back to the quizzes. I can't show you what a quiz looks like because I haven't scored high enough. You see, I get this prerequisite error. But I will tell you, it looks almost identical to the homework. The only difference is there's none of those help me buttons up there that you can use. You can do each quiz twice, and I only keep the higher of the 2 scores. Quizzes do have a due date, you'll see here. And you can submit quizzes late, but you lose 25% per day for every day that it's late. So if it's more than 3 days late, there's no point in submitting it because you've already lost 100% anyway. At the end of the semester, I will drop your 3 lowest quiz scores because I do recognize that sometimes things happen and students have to miss quizzes. All right, problems of the week. I'm not going to talk about this a lot today. I'll be sending more information. Basically, starting at the end of week 2, there's going to be a list of problems that you will print, you will complete, and you will submit to me. And you're going to submit them through Google Classroom, just like you will the course contract. I did put the directions here again about how to post in Google Classroom in case you need them. But one of the reasons I have you submit the contract in Google Classroom is to get you to practice, because you will be submitting other stuff in Google Classroom. Probably the last most important button here is the Star New York Tutoring. This is tutoring that's offered by the college. It's in the evenings, as you can see. So if you are working at night and you need some help, this is a way you can get some free instant help. I also highly recommend sending me questions through email. Again, I promise I will get back to you. I think those are all the important buttons in here and all of the things you really need for getting started. The most important thing I'm going to say to you is when you need help, get help. Don't wait. Don't let things build up. I am here. I am on my computer a lot. Try emailing me and see if I get back to you quickly, because I keep promising that I will. And I really will do my best to get back to you as quickly as I can. If you let things build and you get behind, that's when you're going to really fall into a deep hole and you're really going to have trouble keeping up with the material in this course. So on that note, I'll say welcome to the course, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.